What's up, y'all? So I literally just received this. I received a bit of it earlier, and then I just received more. And I just wanted to come on here right quick and just share this. So let me turn my music down. So for those that don't know and don't follow me on other social media platforms, I have been taking a hiatus from social media. And for 2 years now, I believe it's 2. Is it 2? Or maybe it just went over 1. I think it just, yeah. So I'm a little over 1 year of not being on social media, right? Like that. So like when I say by being on social media, I mean like doing posts and posting like what I be having going on, right? Because I was called to take a break. I was called to step back. I was called to focus on myself, right? So I just wanted to come on here and just share this real quick. I have been planning, or I was planning, because I haven't been planning here like for a minute now, but I was planning my return to social media, right? I was going to address things that I felt needed to be addressed. I had a whole plan, okay? A whole plan, because, you know, I'm strategic. I'm strategic, right? So I'm gonna try to not make this shit long. But anyway, the whole point is I was planning my comeback. But God kept telling me, not yet, Isis. Not yet. So I just wanted to come on here and say, it's not when we want to do a thing. It's not when we want. Because if it was up to me, I would have been popped back out. I would have been shown some of the things that I have been doing, where I have been traveling to. I would have been done all that. You know what I'm saying? But God told me, no, not yet. Because God's work is not complete. God's work is not complete. Right? We have to give God time to do what God is trying to do. We can't rush it. And you know, what had me wanting to share this message is because I was sitting here just thinking, like, what if I would have just did what I wanted to do? And put people on blast that have lied on my name, that have smeared my name, dragged my name through the dirt. Okay? What if I have stepped out of alignment to address that? And by doing so, it kept me stagnated. Anything could have happened. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen when we make the choice to do a thing when God is telling us not to do that thing. So I just wanted to come on here and just share that. Because like I said, I was just sitting here thinking, like, what if I decided not to listen this time? Again. Because I spent many years, I'm not about to be on here in front, not listening. Trying to figure it out on my own. Not leaning on God to take care of it. Even though I'm talking to God and God says that he got it. But no, God, I want to do something too. I got something to say. You know what I'm saying? And I was just sitting here thinking, like, what if I did that? And it would have thrown me off the path that I'm on now. All because I didn't want to trust and wait on God's timing. Knowing that God did not complete what God is doing. What Source is doing. What Divine is doing, the creator of the universe is doing. Because, baby, God is doing a thing. Okay? God is doing a thing. I don't know what it is. But I keep running across some of my people on TikTok, my tribe, as confirmation that things have shifted, things have changed, and we could just feel it in the spirits. That something is brewing. Something big. Something big, okay? And I was just sitting here thinking, like, what if I just didn't listen? And I stepped out of alignment because I wanted to move how I wanted to move. I wanted to put people on blast. But what I learned with that there is that God's got it covered. God's got it covered. And part of our problem is we don't trust God to do what God says he is going to do. And all I'm going to say is I'm seeing things unfolding. I just feel it in the spirit. I just feel it in the spirit. A shift is here, a big one. And those of us that have listened and stayed the course, did the work, put in the work, cried when nobody knew what was going on with us because we sitting up here struggling because the spiritual awakening, the healing journey is no joke, okay? It's a roller coaster with highs and lows, but we stayed focused. We seen the bigger picture. Yeah. Be proud. Be proud. Continue to listen. Continue to listen. Because listening is crucial. And I'm about to hop off this because this is really long. And I wasn't coming on here to do all this, you know, but it tends to happen the way that it happens, and I'm learning that it's meant to happen this way. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but continue to listen and be proud of yourself. I'm proud of us. Because speaking for me and my personal journey, it hasn't been easy. And I know that I'm not out of it yet. You know, you never really are. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. But I'm proud. And like I said before, I'm here for the abundance. The abundance is calling my name. It has my name on it already in bold. Big and bold. So there's no misunderstandings. I'm here for that. But y'all be easy. Be proud of yourself. Continue to listen to God. Continue to listen to God. That voice within, listen to that. And if you know, you know. I'll holla, y'all. Peace.